So I'm standing in front of Bergsøe ski jump. This is an Olympic size ski jump. And there's two things about it that really stand out. First, doesn't seem related. And it's this, there's a story about a 3-year-old child. They're in the water and they let go of the railing and they don't know how to swim and they start to splash around and go, call for their parents and go, oh, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. And they don't realize that they're in like 2 foot of water, very shallow. And their parents just say to them, stand up. And they're like splashing, splashing, and then they got to put their feet down like, oh, okay. And they realize the water is just up to their waist. There's something very deeply kind of spiritual about that. Like if you have a knowing about something and it seems overwhelming, it's like comes up from very deep in you to go and do a thing or to say a thing or to create a thing or change a thing in your life. And it can be very like that kid of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And all you have to do is stand up and there's support for you. There's support under you. The other half of that is why I'm at this ski jump, because when the people are doing the ski jump, they go from way up there, okay? And it is, I mean, from here, it's terrifying to think of like coming down that on skis because it's not continuous. There's a part where they shoot off. This green thing area is the landing area. So it's closed today. I couldn't get up to actually show you how terrifying it is, but it is really terrifying. But the point is, when they're up there, it's not like other ski races where they get the go-ahead and then they start using their poles like crazy. You know, it's not like downhill or slalom or anything like that. They're not going crazy pushing to get out of the gate as fast as possible. These people, they have these big long skis on. They don't have any poles. And it's extremely steep. I don't know if you can see it from here, how steep it is where they start off on. So what they do is there's a little kind of bench and they sort of shuffle out onto the bench with the skis and they're just sitting there. And when they get the go-ahead, all they do is, yes, you've guessed it, stand up. That's all they do. And gravity takes care of the rest. And it's the same in the spiritual life, in my experience anyway. When you're flailing around going, I don't know what to do, it's such a big thing, how am I going to do it? I don't know what, I can't see how it's going to work out. And your little mind, your little frontal awareness cannot grasp the scope of this impetus that's come from a deeper part of you and saying, we must do this thing. We must do this jump. And it can feel like that. Like it can feel like you're on the precipice and you're looking down and you're like, I don't know if I can do this. And the panic and the fear comes. And it's that thing of, and what I hope you remember is just this friendly parental voice going, stand up. And all you have to do is stand up and there is support under you. And you don't have to do anything else other than stand up. Just like these skiers, they just stand up and just everything else is taken care of them. All they have to do is do their training. I'm sure there's a lot of training involved in all the things, but they don't have to push themselves. They don't have to make it happen. They just have to do their bit, which is to stand up. If they sit up there on the bench, panicking and going, I can't do it, and I'm sure that probably happens as well, then they'll never start. They'll never start down the ramp. But all they have to do to maybe win a gold medal, because as I said, this was an Olympic thing, not that medals matter or anything like that, but you know what I mean. All they have to do is stand up. And all you have to do and I have to do is stand up. And that sounds easy, but it's not. It's very difficult to stand up. But all you have to do is do that, and everything else is taken care of, and there's support. There's great support for you.